What's up, guys? Captain Blaster blasting at ya. We are back. Oh, hold up. Uno momento. Just gonna da-da. Make that a little more visible. Sorry, very poor cropping job done here. Alright. There we go. Alright. We are back with some more city skylines. We have come back to Sakura City to continue attempting to fix the traffic problems. So, I think super easy solution to this. I'm going to attempt to do something here. So I'm going to leave that connected like that. I'm going to delete this road. So this might pan out well, this might not. But that's my idea. This is my idea. We're just going to delete that connector, since that seems to be the main issue. So yeah. Hopefully that pans out well for us. So let's go in here and make these one-ways. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. And we'll see how well that does. Give that some time. And keep an eye on some of the other highway connections. Make sure that those don't get clogged up. And I think we should be good. That being said, this is now really running out of oil. So I think we're about at the point where I'm going to start getting rid of the oil stuff here. Oh, we got some abandoned buildings. Let's get rid of those. Now we do need some more commercial district and industrial. Looks like they're really wanting some more of that. Doesn't seem to be doing too much yet, but let's keep giving it a little bit, and we'll see. Looks like this is getting backed up, though. Why is... That's not how that is supposed to work. I guess that's what I get for doing a 2-lane there. So I think get rid of the 2-lane here and put individuals is probably going to be better. Let's go ahead. Delete this. Alright. So then let's try this. Or do I just want to leave it down here and have that remain as the primary connection there? Let's try that for a little bit. Let's see how that works out. Because I'm wondering, that will probably pull a lot of traffic off of here, and instead they're going to use this bigger road here to go down. And I feel like that's going to be a little more helpful. Plus, that gives them right to the commercial district here. And by them, I mean trucks. lots of trucks. This area seems to be doing fairly well. That's backed up a bit, though. How to fix that issue? Well, the clear way to fix that would be to just delete this. But I don't know... because then that's just going to force all the traffic onto this road. I didn't expect this little area here to generate that much traffic. I guess it is the closest to going this direction. They'll go the most direct route, so makes sense. So I think... I wonder... because that's the closest highway connection going that direction. So I wonder if that's what they're after. So maybe... I need to put a highway connection. Probably loop one up and connect it here. This absolute mess of a highway system here. Oh boy, I'm so bad at designing these roads. Alright. Let's see. If I throw it here, actually, let's make it curved. Curve it this way. It like that. See if that helps. Because then that gives them connection. They won't be using this road as much. Looks like some of the bad traffic flows are starting to... traffic's flowing a lot easier now. And oh my gosh. So that's a problem. So it's this section of the city is getting more traffic than what the highway can handle. In which case, I think we need to redesign. By we, I mean I. Hello! Welcome, welcome, Sebastian and Grooms! Welcome back! Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at my chat. Spend time with your grandma today, wanting to learn new recipes so you can budget and expand diet. Fair enough, man. Alright, so this needs to be fixed. That's an issue. I think what I'm going to do here, let's delete the highway here. And we're just going to make sure it's uncurved. We're going to continue to curve it, but we're going to go down just a little. I'm going to stop it a little sooner. Somewhere in, like right there. Right there is perfect. So we're going to stop it a little bit sooner. We'll go to one lane here and connect it to that, and that looks really wonky. So I'm going to delete that, and we're going to try that again. There, that looks better. If we make big highway, give more lanes for people to, or they'll all just use that one lane. Okay. No, maybe the problem isn't me. Maybe it's you're all a bunch of fucking idiots. That's not how that works. So they're all going this way. They want to go that way. It looks like a good portion of them are either going into the city here or heading down to the highway here. But most of them appear to be going off into here. So, and that road... Okay, so, road redesigns. I think... Ah, where am I? I'm right here. Okay. So I'm going to let this run, because this seems to be... It's flowing faster. So let's let that run for a little bit and hope that that helps unclog that. I don't think it's going to, though. Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to. But it looks like there's a good portion of it, of that traffic, that's wanting to go down here. How to do this? Because I want them to have a proper connection to the road there. At the same time, I don't want this. And it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit. I don't know. What are most of those people going to? I wonder if this... No, because there's not a whole lot of traffic over here, so that's not pulling in all the traffic. What is it that all this traffic is going to? Because if they were going up here, I would imagine they would come up this way and into the city. And if they were going over here, there's quicker highway connections or more direct highway connections there and there that match up. So is it this is the special building what's causing all that? Because it can't just be the highway, all that traffic. Like, there's no way all of these people are going to the highway. Granted, there's a good portion of them that are going that way. So let's try this. I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to tunnel this, which is going to be a bit expensive, but I think if I connect that there, let's give it a minute, see if anyone goes that way. It also doesn't help that they're all in one lane. There's 6 lanes, people. 6. Again, there's 3 lanes. You're all in one. And this backs up pretty quickly. So I'm wondering if I want to get an offshoot from here that matches up to there as well. Because I'm wondering if that might be part of the issue there too. Yeah, no one's taking that road, that highway. So if they're not going to the highway, then where are they going? They're all in the turn lane here, but only half of them are turning. Isn't the turn lane for turning? No, I guess not. That has a straightaway on it. So they're going here and they're turning here. What's this road here for? What do you say? This game confuses me. Alright. So it sounds like let's see. I do another ramp here. Let's go under and loop it to that. Pull traffic off this road. And then hopefully, eventually, get to a point where I can delete that road. Give it a minute for that to settle in, because sometimes it takes them a while. Yeah, they're just not using this. So they're not going to the highway. We've established that now. So where? The amount of traffic. This is clearing up pretty nicely, though. It's not as badly... It's still really backed up, though. Because it's all going into this one point here. So what if... Let's do this. Give them a second connection point down here. Yeah, we should be able to just make a straight shot across. That's all sorts of wonky. I don't like that. Okay. No, not what I meant to do. There. That bit straighter there. Oh, looks like that's getting used now. It took you long enough. Maybe? So there's a few going down that. And this is starting to unclog now. So I think that's working. And it looks like they are using this over this road now. I think I'll keep that road there for now, though. Now we just need to wait and see if this starts to unclog. Having a better connection down here means that vehicles from down here won't go up there. They'll use this to get over to this side now. Not that it matters. There's the highway down here that they should be using, and that's really backing up here. Okay, so same thing here. Let's make a better connection. Actually, I connect it there. Line it up with what I have. See if that'll provide better connection. Still really backed up there. So this isn't as backed up as it was. But it's still really bad along this road. And actually, it's getting more congested on this road now. How to fix this traffic issue. That's the main thing I'm trying to tackle right now, is this damn traffic problem. Yeah, I think this road is too much of an issue. That's backing traffic up now. So we're going to disconnect that, force everyone back on the highway. I think maybe the solution might just to be to upgrade this to a 3-lane. so it can handle that heavier traffic. Hmm. See if that makes any difference. So this is no longer that much of an issue. But this road is still very backed up. This is starting to uncongest now. How's this looking? This is looking... It's definitely getting a lot heavier traffic now. But they are diverting off onto this road. So that's helping. Let's let that run a little bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start developing some stuff. And what do you mean this has no road connection? Oh, because it doesn't have a road connection. That's what they mean. There. Police should be able to get down there now. Why are you just parked out in the middle of nowhere? Alright. I'm gonna let that run for a bit. Let's go ahead and... Why are you sick? Stop being sick. If only it was that easy. Let's go ahead and start developing some of the other spots around here. Trash is becoming an issue down here. Why is trash not making it down there? Do I not have enough trash collection going? Do I need to get another one going? Is that it? That's post office. That's trash. Throw on. Actually, throw one there. For easier access. See if that works. Alright, so the industrial areas are growing quite well. This is backing up a little bit, but I think it's fine. I mean, the flow is going enough that it's not really backing it up. Oh my gosh. Probably one of the worst designs I've ever done for a road system. I can't speak today. Alright. Let's work on some more development. Gotta grow the city. Right now they want... redo this connection here. They want more of commercial. Oh, there's some commercial there. I didn't realize there was commercial there. Okay. I thought this was all residential there. Oh yeah, because I put that there as like a sound barrier against the highway. I remember my thought process there. Alright. So let's see... Oh, industrial is all the way up. They want more industrial. This highway's already... This connection's already getting real backed up there. So I'll probably get another one going. Branch it off these. So what is views? So what's here? That looks like farmland, oil over here, and forestry. So maybe invest in some forestry right here. Get that going. That's a problem. There's... Oh, have no police been over here? Come on, guys, do your jobs. Let's see. I'll just... There's, like, no police connection over there. Alright. So, you know what? Let's put some police connection down here. Put some police and some fire. So that's backed up again now. Why is that backed up again? This is no longer... No, it's backing up again too. So what's happening there? Like, what is causing this? Poorly designed highway connections, probably. Oh, I suck at this game. And now this is backing up again too. I'm gonna be honest, this city might just be a failure. I cannot figure out how to control this traffic at all. Where are all these people going? They're all going here. What is over here? What is over here? What is it? Because they're all going down into this corner here. Is it the school? Is it... What building is this? Is it the elder care? Are they all going here? I mean, there's a library there. If it's this, I imagine we would see a lot more traffic on this road here. But there's barely any, so it makes me doubtful that it's this. What is it? Why is everyone going here? Why is everyone coming to this area? Oh my gosh. I am too stupid for this game. Let's see if we can figure this out. I have no clue. And now this is backing up too. Okay, well, let's dezone this then. I guarantee this is the primary issue over here. Is all the commercial stuff is causing problems. So let's dezone all that. Put residential up here instead. Oh. These bigger roads are meant to handle the traffic, but not when you're all in a single lane. There's 3 lanes there. 2 of them turn into the highway. If you're all going to the highway, why are you all in the middle lane? Okay. So what if... What if we take a road down like this? We match it up there. Maybe divert people off of here, send them down this way, lower the traffic here. Because this seems to be part of the issue. As for this highway connection, what if I delete this entirely? Then I'll switch the flows of this later. Those up like that. We're going to split these. So we'll split that off into there. Split this into that. And we'll do the same for this side. Split this. Oh, that's not going to work. I am too stupid for this. This needs to be like right... No, stop. Stop. Like right there. And then... No, not that one. Connect this off to that. Branch this off into that. We'll change the flow later. And then this needs to branch off here. That looks really, really bad. Push that off there. Connect that. Okay. And this is very poorly designed. That needs to change direction as well. Oh, that was the correct direction. Alright. So what if we try that instead of merging them into a singular one and then out? Let's just keep them separate. So the traffic isn't mixing too bad, but they can still get to either side of where they need to go. So then those are going to come down here, and that's going to diverge more onto the bigger road here, which should open up more availability for them to just zoom in like that. That is going to back this up a little bit, but it should fix itself if I just let it flow for a little bit. So then that leads us to this issue here. This is the real issue. I may just end up having to delete this whole thing here, because this whole road here is just becoming an issue. So what if we delete that, and we delete that. Let's upgrade this. Why is that little bit like that? Okay. And let's give that a minute to run. We'll just deny the connection here and force everyone up this way, but then that's just going to back this up, is what that's going to do. So let's put a bigger connection. So I'm gonna disconnect that for a minute. So we got a connection there. I want one that's too close to there. That's going to cause problems. So probably in the middle. But then that... Okay. So that's going to be a problem. is I don't have a proper way to connect this road here. So let's do some rearranging here. I'm going to draw this road out this way. Move these out like that. I'm going to throw this down here. And we're just going to delete this road. Instead of going down this way, let's try extending it out a bit. I'll move those back into place later. So we're gonna go out like this. I'm gonna curve it, connect it, line that up right there. Connect that. For a smoother transition, we're going to do that. And then move these back so they're actually connected to a road. Put that there and put that there. And then let that play out. Let's see how well that works. See if that fixes some of the issues. In the meantime, how y'all doing, chat? Y'all having fun? Y'all having a good night? Alright. We need to start increasing more. We need more industrial production. I think this highway could handle a little bit more. So, let's go ahead, tack on more industrial on what we've got here. I don't want to extend into this at all, because I don't want to ruin the forestry area here. We could probably extend just a little bit further out here, without hitting the river. I don't know why I did that as with trees. The trees are just gonna die because of the pollution. So let's get some generic zoned up. I don't want to get too much closer. There. And these are pretty close, and it's not hitting. Oh, but this spot right there. This spot right there. I think that's all zoned in for forestry, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna zone that. This is starting to run out of material here. So let's see if we move this along there. Should be material, I think. So there is material there. So it doesn't look like there's material there though. Oh, that has no power there. Oh, there it goes. So we'll move those there. I think I'll go ahead and delete that. And we can replace that space with just generic ore industry buildings. Or generic buildings specialized for ore industry. That should help lower the demand there. Looks like we're starting to have power issues. So let's get another power plant. What all do we have access to? I don't want to use that too much. Let's try investing in a solar plant here. Put a solar plant here. That should help a little bit there. Help with power. Oh, I did the thing again. Take another shot. I did the thing again. Okay. Is this helping? This is still backed up. Okay, is the issue that it's too close? Is there not enough space? Is that what's happening? Is there not enough space for them all to get on there? Because that still seems to be very, very backed up. What if I delete that? Take this, curve it down here. And we'll connect it there. I'm gonna delete that. At least then try to get some space off the highway? No, because that's still backing up really badly. So what if with those adjustments we go back and we reconnect this? See if that helps pull traffic off here. So let's try making some more off-ramps over here. I don't want to put too many in one spot. See. See how that does. And try doing a branch, a ramp off here. Loop it around here, and then do the same thing. And just connect it there. See if that helps. Maybe pull people down this way. Give better connection to these other parts of the city. Maybe try... Try that. Get another connection going. Well, now this is backed up, and that's still backed up. It's not helping at all. Less congested, though. And what's happening here? Didn't I rezone that? But there's no demand for that zone, is the issue. There's demand for commercial, which I don't want to put until I figure out this traffic issue. Because commercial brings a lot of traffic to a specific spot. For whatever reason. It's just a copious amount of traffic. So that's pulling some people. It's giving better traffic connections there. So more people are going to use that. Okay, so what if... we upgrade this to 3 lanes as well. It's a really weird bump in that road right there. We do that, see if that helps at all. Okay, so clearly it's this side of the city that everyone's trying to get to. So clearly that's just not working, no matter how hard I try. So let's try getting another connection off of this point. I'm just gonna put that there. That's very bad design, but let's get rezone that, or do some of that as one-way streets. See if that will help pull off some of the traffic. Almost tempted to just delete this road. This intersection here is too close now. So what if we delete that? So there is no intersection. Leave that there. Connect that up there. We'll put the highway connection here instead. And link it all together. And then we have that cross traffic problem that it's doing there. So I might end up doing to this what I did to this. Because clearly it's not this side. This side of the city is fine. Now, if we look at the traffic here, it looks like this side of the city is it's golden, it's good. It's this. This right here is the issue. So let's leave that for a bit, see if that helps. This is starting to uncongest now. So we're making progress. This intersection is just terrible. But this is starting to unclog. So something here is working. It looks like it's this. This is pulling enough traffic. And what in the ever-living... That's not how a highway works. I'm pretty sure you merge into the closest lane and then you hit your turning signal and then you move over. You don't just dart across the entire highway like that. That doesn't... This game frustrates me. There's also the issue of the... It's a 3-lane road. You're all in one lane. Why did I bother making this a 3-lane road if you're just gonna use the 1 lane? Because that's now just backed up like crazy. This is no longer a problem. In fact, I could probably... actually... downgrade all this for the time being. Oh, why did it do that? I don't want to do that. So all those people are trying to get over here now. Is this still... This is still fine. So I think I'll leave that there for now. But how am I going to solve this now? So what if... Oh, I'm still on upgrade. So if we do that... Go back to upgrade. Alright, switch this back to... that. See if people will use this rather than go through here. See if that'll help unclog some of this. And if not, I may result... Well, it doesn't help that that's not being used for anything other than just that. So what if... do what I did to the other one. Just make this 4-lane. 1 lane. I was about to say that rain is kind of peaceful, and then thunder had to ruin it. See, but now this road is backed up because everyone's going here. That road's still backed up. This is no longer backed up though. So let's give it a little bit, see if it'll unclog itself over time. And this is still an issue. But it's becoming less of one. A lot of vehicles heading this way. But not all of them are turning. So I still don't think this is the cause of a lot of the traffic. Although those buildings have they have a nasty habit of just backing up everything in that area. Can't have nice things. So that, we don't need that there anymore. So I think they're pretty much out of oil there. Traffic's a little backed up here, but it's not bad. So they want more industrial. I think we should zone some more. This area is getting pretty saturated though. Might make another highway connection. So what were those zones again? This is farmland. Looks like there might be some oil zone there too. There's oil here, farmland, and then forestry. And then that's ore. So there's still some farmland here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll risk it for the biscuit. The risk of really screwing traffic here. Make sure that's all covered. Yep. Zone that for some more farmland. See if we can pull a little bit out over here. Yeah. Zone some more of that. Zone these little spots here. Fill in some of these gaps here. There's like no oil left here. Where is it? Oh, there's some stuff there. There's some over here too. Yeah, there's some like right there. That's really close to the farmland. I don't want to put too much closer than that. We'll put 2 there. Now I'm gonna just get rid of those. Zone those in. I think it's safe. I think it's safe enough I can zone these and not worry about anything hitting the river. That should help take care of the industrial problems. But now we need to take care of the demand for commercial. So yeah, the highway connections are working, the new improved system. This is still a bit backed up, but I think it should clear here soon. So I think we're doing good there. But they want commercial. They want commercial. So I'm going to go ahead and zone a small amount of commercial over here. Make sure that connects to the power grid. Make sure they've got basic amenities over there too. Let's go ahead. I'm going to throw a park over there. Speaking of which, we should probably get some more parks and stuff to keep people happy. No, let's do a little small restaurant here. It's kind of mean to put that small restaurant right next to the trains, though. It's a really small connection point there, though. So I think I'm going to delete this road, actually. I'm sorry, building that just formed. Hold on. Let's go ahead. Pull this down so it stays connected, but there's no actual proper connection there. Alright. So that seems to be doing fine over there. So it seems like people from here are trying to get down there. Let's give them reason not to. Let's fill in this. Let's do some office and industrial, or not industrial, some commercial. And let's see how that goes. Make sure this has water connection. I should probably go. Yup. I did the thing again. Like an idiot. I'm very good at that. So that will build up there. this doesn't have any power connection here. So let's give it incentive to start building over here. I'm going to put that there. Put a little park. So that's connected to power grid now. So let's get... I want to increase the happiness. So let's throw a few more parks around. Put one right there. So how do I fix this connection here? Because this is backed up still. It's not uncongesting. So people are trying to get from here to there. And this is apparently not enticing enough to cut it. So I wonder if I extend this. Connect it to that. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, it's gonna curve no matter what I do. Bit lopsided there, but I don't think that's gonna help at all, but this is the primary issue now, is that everyone's trying to go down there. So what if I use a little cheat here? I'm going to do something that's a bit stupid. We're going to see if this works out. Yeah, I'm working on it. If I do that, see if I can entice people to use that instead. See if maybe that'll help fix some of the traffic. I don't know. It's an attempt. It's something. Might be better if I move it up this way. Connect it up here somehow. Let's try that as well. Oh, too deep there. I'm going to connect it to the 4-lane here. See if that helps. It's working. Yep. Okay, sweet. So I don't think I needed to add that extra connection there. Okay. Info views. Okay, how are we on happiness? Happiness seems to be pretty good. Trash is still a bit of an issue up there. So let's get some more garbage compactors. I don't know. I like these. They're a bit of on the expensive side, but I think they look nice and they don't pollute as much. And yes, I did see this. It's a little backed up here. There's not much I can do to change that. That may just have to be that way. I know, poor designs. Poor designs. I'm very bad at this. But we're making progress. And look at that. No traffic problems now. The city is running smoothly, and we can get back on track on growing. We're making a lot of money off those industrial zones, though. Okay, so start emptying that out. But is this going to be too much traffic? Is that going to start backing this up? At the moment, it seems fine. Okay, where are all these people going? So they're splitting off to there, and some of them are just going straight up this way. And that's a lot of people going up this way. I think they're all coming here. Okay. So let's entice a better way to do that. An easier way for them to get up there. So we can branch something off here. Go under a little bit. And pull a dump and just throw it right in there. See if that helps pull some traffic. And we'll pull connection off of this. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put it up this way. Because that's really close together. And I don't want it to be that close together. With that. There. It's an awful lot of traffic for just this little spot here. So maybe that was a bad spot to put it. Note to self, put the commercial districts alongside the highway. Something you'd think I'd learn by now. So that might end up getting deleted. This isn't zoning very much. So it may just end up being better to just delete this, because that's a ridiculous amount of traffic going in there. All of this is going up to there. That's ridiculous. For just this tiny space here. So I'm going to cut that in half. Yes, make my game angry a little bit. We're going to cut that in half. Pull this road out. Connect that back up there. So we're just going to cut half that out, see if that lowers the traffic. Because that is a huge volume of traffic going in there. And none of them are using that. Okay. It's fantastic. So I think this just needs to be upgraded to a better road. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Okay. There's enough space to upgrade it. Okay, and then we'll let that flow. People from both sides using that. What's happening here? That's not my fault. That's the game being stupid right there, is what that is. You live but tired? Welcome, Down Bad. I don't know if I'm going to go for too much longer, honestly. But this is not my issue. This here, that's not my fault. This is the game. I'm not taking the blame for that. That's not how a highway works. That's not how that works. What is happening here? Why do you feel the need to go almost full sideways across the fucking highway? What is this? This game is going to give me an aneurysm. And yet I continue to play it anyways. Is there a way I can make this connection, like, smoother? Let's try this. That's wrong setting. I want curved. Let's gently curve it. But then it's not going to do it correctly. It won't. No. Merge. Merge the road. Not connect it like that. Merge it. No? Okay. What if... split it down to a single road, and we'll put it up a little bit further. Maybe force people into that. Okay. Is that working now? Let's see if that works. Let that unclog. I need to do something about this, though. So I think I need to get a highway connection that comes around, that wraps around over to here, rather than just relying on this for both this side and this side, because that's going to back this up quickly. But where can I put a connection like that? Perhaps leave it connected to here and just loop something off of this. So let's see if I can take advantage of this loop here. Try to loop. Nope, because the game doesn't like it when I try to do that. So let's loop something up like this. Oh, it's going to destroy that power line. Okay, I'm going to pause the game for that then. Connect it up a little bit further there. Okay. So now I need to reconnect this power line. So those are connected to the power grid. Or, delete this. We have the money for it. If we just delete those. Because it's still connected down there. And we're just going to go into utilities. There's a solar power plant up here. Nope, there is not enough space to put that there. Okay, never mind. Coal plant? No, that's going to create pollution. That's creating pollution. I don't think pollution's an issue over here. Tack it on the end there. Oh, is there still industrial up here? I'm going to de-zone that. I don't want that up there. Yeah, squeezing it all into one lane like that is backing it up a little. It's making it go slow. But it's... the traffic flow is increasing. And they're just... okay. So what if, to help improve traffic flow, we branch? Like I've done the previous 2 times. Going under. Connected to that. And then... we branch something up here. Connected to that. You know, skip a step here. Immediate go to where they're all trying to go. Because it seems like a lot of them are just going onto this and then going off. And then there's that. What? Hold. What? I figure you stop in and say hi. I just got really tired the last hour, so you're gonna crash. You have a good night, man. I'm probably gonna end stream here before this game gives me an aneurysm. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Game, why do you hate me? Oh, I need to go fix that. I made an oopsie over here again. I seem to do that a lot. You guys are probably used to that by now. Alright. Well, I think we're going to call that a day. We're going to save that. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever it is you are watching this. Have a good one, y'all. Captain Blaster signing out.